hope, I think, for this series is that stylistically, I think they've got what it takes to break apart the Charlotte Phoenix rotation. It's all about those demo plays. Well, how about that for a bounce to start things off? It's gone right to the middle, and EXP picks the corner. Looks like Shadow got the wrong end of that one.
Yeah, it's incredibly unfortunate for Charlotte Phoenix, but EXP, the quickest, and it means that they can get punished by players like EXP that love to carry the ball. So it's going to be very interesting to see whether or not they're going to try and meet him the same way as they tried to meet Justin earlier on. As here we go, the Doomsday Dish, and Sipical makes it too.
That's beautiful control by Sipical. Look at off the ball, as usual. Arsenal taking out the last man just to make sure there was absolutely no chance style for the entire game.
The horrible thing for Charlotte Phoenix, given their seeding, is that no matter who won between Pittsburgh Knights and Space Station, they were always going to face this style. But now they're facing a Space Station Gaming that look like the team that were worthy of going 8-1 in the RLCS League play.
That's some brilliant reading of the play. The perfect start for Space Station, the perfect way to bounce back from being swept into the lower bracket. And this is a nightmare for Charlotte Phoenix because everything is going so horribly wrong. They're already conceding more goals in one game than they almost did in the entire series against NRG.
So Space Station Gaming, this is the version of them that we have not seen
the hard way today so far.
Kama over the Shadow. He's trying to at least find out how good is. They see a demo come through. Wonder Mike should turn this in. That's 1 goal back. Still 3 needed. An uphill climb still yet to go, but at least they've got 1 foot on the mountain.
Well, that's pretty good timing by Wonder Mike. The exact play that we're talking about
in game number 1 to Space Station, who looked a lot closer to the Space Station that we've wanted to see for quite a while now. 1-0 to them.
Very impressive stuff by SSG. This is, you know, what we've come to expect from them after league play in the last RLCS season. Obviously, their immediate exit, their quick exit from regional playoffs came as a surprise.
It's a very loose touch, though, and Charlotte Phoenix can continue to set themselves up. But that is very well played from Sipical. Just went straight down the line. That's also a huge whiff. Charlotte Phoenix have given away a freebie.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Well, there have been plenty of power clears today, but that wasn't one of them. That one just bounced harmlessly into the corner, and somehow, maybe his car got stuck to the wall as he tried to jump, but that's still an unforgivable misplay. Should never be happening at this level. And it looks like Wonder Mike will be the one to make up for it. Solo play to the top left corner. Charlotte Phoenix are back in it.
Well, after those sort of goals go in comms, you always say, don't think about it, just play. But there's no... Kama can take her time. She was almost caught here earlier on. This time just controls the ball a little bit better. Left it for Shadow, but Shadow wasn't quick enough. This leaves Space Station a chance to move forward, and they've got it in. 9 seconds left, and Space Station might have snatched game 2.
Oh, I think they have. It's a nice block center by EXP. The typical shot proved to be quite awkward to save. It looks like it went into the net. He's kept it quite low. Then it's the last chance for Charlotte Phoenix to keep the ball up and do the impossible. It's going to be very hard to do, though. It's going to bounce into the ground. And now they've got the same task that they did in the NRG series. They have to win 3 in a row against one of the best teams in any RLCS.
So, Johnny, the last game we can definitely forgive the corner goal that went in. That was a very difficult...
up for this one as well. Won't reach it. AXP's blocked him at the near post. You know, I'm impressed with the decision-making at the near post by SSG. They're going to struggle with this one, though, as it just falls across into the box. And there's no one in goal. And I'm not sure what happened there. Defensive miscommunication, surely, because 2 players just ran out to that challenge. And neither of them... We have just 90 seconds left in the game now. And Space Station are still on the hunt. They're walking through the corner. They seem to just know exactly how to play these positions. And once again, they get the goal from the near post as it just bounces through everybody. Typical with his swoop into the middle for himself.
And it's need the next goal. Wonder Mike, flip reset. He's got it past 1. Wins the challenge against 2, but Sipical reads the play well. They're still not out of dodge. Kama with the shot. 2-1 lead established for Charlotte Phoenix.
And once again, it's Wonder Mike who's making the plays to just get SSG in a panic, get them out of position. He draws 2 players in the Station game, and they're trying to pass the ball to victory. It's off the post. Still there for Arsenal, but he couldn't get the shot on target. And it goes down the line to safety. Surely now Charlotte Phoenix have done enough, but it will stay up for now. One am I going to try and find the ground here? And he does. Charlotte Phoenix take game 3 just like they did in the upper bracket, but they had to work harder for this one. SSG were clawing their way back into it at the end there. And overall, a very even game. And you wonder, what could have been? You know, pressure the ball without taking himself out of the game and able to apply challenges at the effective timings to make himself relevant in pretty much any defensive play.
Wonder Mike looks for the top corner, nails it immediately, and Charlotte Phoenix have done something this game that they couldn't do against NRG. They've started game 4 off hot.
Wonder Mike is becoming quite, might not have been earlier when they were down 4-0, but it's absolutely at an all-time high now, and Shadow's going to try and join him. Double touch, uncontested, and that goes in for 2-0. The Charlotte Phoenix are popping off.
Beautiful. That's all we need to say about shots like that. Shadow comes in. Back. Blast it over to Typical. Typical's also got Arsenal available, but he chooses to go for the net. Huge block, and he gets the bump after. How long will it take? Long enough for Typical to move in.
That is a disgusting block by Typical. What a dunk to send it into the goal line area, and then bumps Wonder Mike away. Just to watch it playing with. Not rattled clearly by Typical's one-man goal. Here comes another attempt by Typical. It's just off the post and it's wide open for Arsenal. He's going to find the bottom corner. And Charlotte Phoenix were just scrambling here. They had no chance to get anywhere near the ball. Looks like a miscommunication at the near post left it completely open. And Arsenal's not going to miss from there. Charlotte Phoenix now, they've got them spread out all over the field. There are spaces to pass the ball towards. And EXP is now looking for a bump on a goalkeeper where Arsenal comes in. And it's 3-2 to SSG. The comeback is complete.
Yeah, they just keep causing panic for Charlotte Phoenix defensively. Karma can't win the challenge. Arsenal completely...
The first and the third were just brilliant from SSG. Blind pass from Arsenal towards Typical now. It's intercepted off the backboard. Wonder Mike is downfield. And what a touch! Oh no, he's actually just faked it. I thought for a second there that he made contact, but actually, the miss is just as good because surely he had the defender looking at him there. Sure, and he certainly did. XP's pre-jump to battle. Shadow can't catch up onto that hard clear. It's something that Charlotte have done brilliantly today is just pull those hard clears out of the pocket every now and then. Oh, suddenly Wonder Mike spots an opening in the near post. Charlotte Phoenix do it in overtime. We are going to game 5.
And an uncharacteristic mistake as well. Arsenal just finds himself too close to the ball, and it goes flying over the top of him. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to Champions Field. We are going to Game 5, and now both teams are on the chopping block. Charlotte Phoenix are 1 game away from completing the reverse sweep.
I don't exactly know why Wonder Mike was so close to the play there, but it almost worked out somehow. Spacestation under pressure early on, but it's these aerial 50-50s and plays that are getting them pressure at the other end of the field. And Typical doesn't need to go through the player this time. He just goes straight over him with that last touch. Perfectly hit with the air roll. Spacestation leading game.
If you win it, good. Move the next player in. If you don't, fine. You only committed 1 player.
Just 2 minutes left. Spacestation have had full control. Wonder Mike slapped off the goal line and EXP's there to finish it off. But look at Typical, always finding a way to get the ball past the last defender into the goal line area. And he takes out the goal.
When did Psyonix change the game so that there was only a blue side of the field? They have been locked up in this game. Arsenal leaves it 3 goals up. Spacestation Gaming rocking and rolling in game 5.
And the panic has really kicked in there. Karma just hits the ball straight into the sidewall. And like I said earlier, this was a pretty good result for Charlotte Phoenix overall. Yes, they've been eliminated from the tournament without winning a series, but I think they could be pretty happy with how they've performed against some of the best teams in North America right now. And, you know, as for Spacestation, they move on to, hopefully for their case, to bigger and better things in this tournament because, you know, they're almost there. Like I said, we're getting glimpses of the Spacestation that we expect, the Spacestation that we've become used to seeing.